by tonight I shall be no more.
The hell am I? What that thing say? I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more. Was he doing drugs? Can I move forward? How do you move around? Like, well, anyway, this is a game called Dagon that I'd go give it a shot, see what's going on. For some reason I can move. See, I can't move forward and back though. So what am I supposed to be doing? Do any of these? Wait a minute, what happened? Okay, okay, that, don't hit that button. Whoop. During the game you will encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue your journey. Others reveal interesting facts about the original short story, its historical background, and some of the blah blah blah. Okay. Alright. Now, what I want to do is, how do I walk forward and back? I can, man, I'm like, look like I'm 3 feet above the ground. What's going on here? What is this?
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer.
It was a drug
and shall
addict.
Cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Well, that's usually what kind of shit drug addicts do. Whoa,
Do
what
not
happened?
think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
Yeah, how do you get rid of that shit?
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Yeah, I forgive you. Just go ahead and... What is this thing? Is that a GoPro? Motherfucker got a GoPro on his... What the hell just happened?
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
What the hell's going on there? It was one of the most... Yeah, okay. Alright, what is this? There's nothing there. Shit! What did I do?
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation.
Yeah.
So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
Yeah. What is that? Yeah, ain't wasting video time. You can pause if you want to read all that bullshit. Okay, can I get out of here somewhere? What is this? A bunch of boxes? I can't move forward and backwards. I have to snap turn. I can't. Actually, that looks pretty cool. Being an ex, you know, sailor, Navy sailor, I kind of miss the old sea sometimes. But not in this case. What happened to that ship? What's going on? Is that how I move around?
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors, that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
What? Wait a minute, where is everybody? Wow, this is kind of cool, actually, if you think about it. Oh, there's one of the stacks. Can't move around. Can I, Well,
when I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings.
Because there is no surroundings. It's all frickin' water. What do you mean?
Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator. Of the longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
Are there any oars for this bitch? Alright, so I have... Alright, what the hell's going on here? I hear voice, oh. Is it just me or am I hearing voices?
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
Yeah, that's usually what you would expect if you were in my frickin' position. Oh yeah, we gotta have some water.
But neither ship
I got
nor
oars
land
now.
appeared,
I got
and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
I swear I keep hearing somebody saying something. Where the hell is that coming from?
The change happened whilst I slept.
Son of a... I hate that frickin' music does that shit. What change? What, I turn into a werewolf or some shit? A water wolf? Is that what you would be, werewolf in the boat in the ocean, a water wolf?
Its details I shall never know. For my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Son of a... What the... Whoa! Okay. Yeah. What in the... Okay. Ooh. I can't go... Why am I supposed to click on something that looks like it wants to eat me?
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see.
Yeah, I can see in there. That must have been the boat I was in.
And in which my boat
bitch is
lay
raping my
grounded some
boat.
distance away.
Yeah, there's a critter out there having sex with it.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished.
Well, yeah, because you got this shit going
there
on.
was in the air and in the rotting soil a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core.
You think it might be... Why am I... First I was 3 feet above the ground. Now I'm, what, like 3 feet below the ground?
Putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish and of other less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
Oh, there's a big one. You know,
Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity.
Yeah, I'd rather you didn't, because...
There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight, save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear.
Why am I facing that way? Where'd you go?
The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Can I just get the hell out of here? Shit, there's that thing. Oh man, really? Gotta go over here to where the things, like having, you know, fellatio with my damn boat. God, now I have to listen to it, do it to my boat.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
Yeah, you shipwrecked, you dumb bastard.
Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
I was going more with,
So
you just
great
had a
was the
damn
extent
shipwreck.
of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
Good. Always gotta. Why in the hell would it wanna? Shit! Oh, I thought that was one. What the hell is that thing? Man, why can't I move forward and back? I can't. What's going on here?
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
Yeah, okay. But you're still...
As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time.
See, that's what I want to do. I want to get the hell out of here.
That
Called
night
traveling.
I slept but little.
Shit.
And the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Where is it? Where's the...
On the third morning,
What?
I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease. The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Oh, we left the fish behind. All that. Okay. Oh! What the hell is this thing? It's like Google Maps. You just click on the forward position and you go there. Oh!
One day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Yeah, okay. The hell, this looks like a... looks like that was that fight from that movie Starship Troopers or something going on here with the bugs. What's behind me? Man, I don't know, but get the hell out of here. Get me out of here. Man, whoa! Something hiding under that rock. Man, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I just need to get the hell out of here, please.
That night, I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
Okay. It's the biggest earthworm I've ever seen in my life. Oh, shit, there's more than one. Oh, that's a big one. Where the hell are we going? All right. Let's go check it out. This is a strange game. What?
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
Well, it don't matter because I can't walk, I can't climb anyway. How the hell can I can't sing, I can't dance? What the hell was that name of that song? I can't sing, I can't dance, can't dance. So, what do we do now?
An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface.
A what? Intervening valley saying.
Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill. I know not why my dreams were so wild that night.
Well, I know why my dreams are wild every night. It's because I drink beer before I go to bed, and I'm half crazy anyway.
But ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain,
Okay. I love it when shit runs up against
I was awake
wow,
in a
that's
cold
actually pretty cool.
perspiration, determined to sleep no more.
Well, how the hell? Oh, shit. I thought that was one of them critters. Oh, it's your bag of shit. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. So...
Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again. And in the glow of the moon, I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day.
Really? I don't know, you made it this
Without
damn far.
the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy. Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
You gonna climb that bastard? Okay, well. Go for it, Grizzly Adams.
Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence.
Alright. Alright. Look around and check this out. Is that cool or what? Yeah. I know this is not a new and exciting game. Freaking me out though. Alright. What the hell is wrong with me? Hang on a second. Be right back. Sorry about that. Wanted to sip off my beer and have a quick smoke. So we're going up the hill. See, I needed the energy.
I have said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
Okay.
But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon, whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine.
This is
I felt myself on the edge of the world.
Well, it kind of looks like we are. Oh shit! That rock's right behind me. I don't even like it when rocks hide up
into a fathomless chaos of eternal night. Yeah. Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost, and of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
So I can just jump off that shit? Wait a minute. Is that what? I can just... See, this is why I like to pick my own rocks to jump on. So I'm just going to just take your word for it.
Ledges and outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a descent.
Oh, okay. I hate heights.
Whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
All right. I need another drink of beer and a cigarette. I don't like heights. Shut up, Roscoe. Yep, I don't like heights. That's why when I joined the military, I joined the Navy, not the Air Force. So I wouldn't have to jump out of shit with a goddamn parachute. Okay. Man, I hope I had my...
Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze, I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath.
Okay. Wow, I came from all the way up there? Huh. That's pretty good for an old man. Well, now what do we got going on?
Gazing into the Stygian deeps, where no light had yet penetrated.
Okay. Definitely no
All
light.
at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me. An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
Yeah, they think they call that a monolith. Yeah, you gotta... Oh, man. This is actually pretty cool looking. Yeah, I can still see the moon from down in this crater. How cool is that? Taking the dogs out for a walk, babe?
That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself.
Okay.
But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature. A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
Well, I gotta... Here we go again. Hang on a second before I do that. Take a hit off my side. This is getting weird. Down in this big volcano cavern or whatever the hell it is. Alright, let's see where we're going from here.
For despite its enormous magnitude and its position in an
More
abyss
talking?
which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young, I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith.
Well, yeah, everybody knows what those big things
whose
are,
massive
monolith.
bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures.
Well, I don't think ants built it, but...
Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
God, this guy talks a lot. Here we go again. More talking. Oh, we got to go somewhere. Oh, shit.
The moon, now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
All right. Man, I want a fishing pole. Give me a fishing pole.
And revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions, and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope.
Actually, talk about standing on the slope. What's in front of me? I can actually walk, right? All the way up to water's edge. I don't know why that's making me kind of dizzy. Might be the bear. Let's go back to the couch where I feel safe. All right.
Across the chasm, the wavelets washed the base of the cyclopean monolith.
Keeping it clean. Like that.
On whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
Yeah, there's some kind of shit going on there, isn't there? Yeah. All right. I see where this is going. big rock. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna call it here on this one for tonight. This one was called Dagon. Kind of weird, especially all the critters stuck in the mud. But you guys all have a good evening, and like I always say, see you later. I'm off to do some other stupid shit. Goodbye.